Video number 4, continuation of video number 3. Here I'm actually going to show you some of the successful trades, and then I'll go over failed 52-week breakout trades. I think it is very important to know the failures than successfuls because the strategy works. Like I said earlier, anything that comes with the highest probability of making money is also going to come with a higher risk. So let's go over the winner. AAMRQ. I have told you guys to avoid anything below 50. I think I have pointed this one out earlier. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we were here at LCI. LCI had a 1000% win, almost, or closer to. Let's just say it 900% win. And we know about TSLA. You can look at LLEN. We know this area is when Pocoyo, POCO, that's how this name is on chat. So anyway, he alerted at some time over here, but RSI breakout was right there. You can see that RSI breakout was right here, 1 to almost 3-year high. That's a beautiful breakout. You got in early and you traded for 150% gain in about 5 weeks. That's a good one. YRCW, yes, that was a really bad. This one I'll have to go with a log scale, I believe. Let me just show you that. Okay, first thing first. We are looking for RSI breakout. 52-week RSI breakout, right around that area. Anything under 50, we forget it, we don't look at it. That was the other one breakout around 9.6. We wait for it to retrace or breakout. So it was retracing. So we watch. In this case, the RSI 3 was not giving any signals to buy. But what was actually giving us more than likely a signal is the trend line break. There was a trend line. I can let me try to pull that up closer. 1 year. Yeah, this is close enough. Let me try to annotate this chart. So you can clearly see the trend lines and how I draw the trend lines on a stock. This is how I draw the trend line, and if I don't find such trend lines, sometimes I go with weekly closing highs. So either way, this candle was your buying candle, or buying opportunity was in this candle right here. Oops, delete. The buying candle was right here. That was your buying opportunity on a candle, whether it be a breakout or whether it be a trendline breakout. What was the price? Around 820 all the way to 36. That's a very nice gain in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks. You could have moved the stop loss, got out once here, got back in on this, and you could have traded it again. So I'm not showing you some unrealistic moves. So that was your stop loss. So you could have got stopped out right around this area on this candle, and you could have played it again based on this weekly closing high or highest weekly close. That is buying right there. I have alerted this earlier on promotion stock secrets. You can see that it was a weekly breakout and was breaking out back. So alerted on this candle, and one of the most beautiful chart I want to show you was VASN. Had a 52-week breakout. Anything under 50, we're not worried too much. So there was one breakout. There was the second. It was a continuation breakout. So you could have taken the risk of entering here and staying, but I would have more likely given the alert after crossing the 50 SMA, which would be 325 to 18. Although I know Timothy Sykes was shorting it right around this candle for some 30 cents or 50 cents gain. It's got a huge account, so you can go ahead and short it. It's got huge followers. Anyway, uh, one more concept I want to really explain in this case is different stages of a breakout. In my term, I have termed it differently than the stage analysis that I have explained you. You can try to use this as well. RSI fresh breakout, I call it mostly a virgin breakout. That is like a first breakout, or you can say a virgin breakout. That's right there. And you can call this a premature breakout. Oops. This candle, well, it can be a candle or a series of candles. Premature breakout. That that particular candle was a premature breakout. Mature breakout. That's a mature breakout. The reason I call it a mature breakout is because it's trading on oversold territory, and I typically like to limit it above 85. That was right. Come on. That was right around that area. Anything beyond that is a mature breakout, and I have a post-mature breakout, which is a stage 4 will retest its trend line, right? So I have my post-mature breakout. This is the post-mature breakout. That's going to be a post-mature breakout area. So a lot of times this will not happen, but on some stocks, this breakout will keep continuing. These are the 4 stages I classify a breakout into. And you can start all this over again with from here, virgin breakout, premature breakout, series of candle, and it was trading below 85, above 85 on the RSI, the post-mature candle, or a mature candle, and it's retracing now. Let's see where it is going to bounce. It could possibly be finding a support right around 18 or 17. Let's see. Let's just wait and make the um, price action decide what it wants to do. Am I finding any kind of support here? That is one trend line I can plot out on RSI. There's one more concept on RSI I want to show you is something called wave correction phenomena. This case, the RSI basically wanted to move like that. The reason I say it is because this and this peaks are just an unfortunate extreme. I just look at this candle. It's called a bullish piercing candle, but at the same time, pretty much that's where the RSI, I mean the close should have happened. But then due to some buying and selling pressure, it just goes crazy on RSI. So you can use this if you find something like a whipsaw like this. You can use this wave correction phenomena, and you can adjust it. You don't have to really follow all this at this point of time. Just follow what I have told you. This all you can do when you get into an advanced level of charting, and especially when you're trading options or if you're into forex market, foreign exchange market, you can start looking into all this kind of phenomena on RSI. Excuse me. It's time for fade RSI breakouts. Number one, XIQ. We knew that this was a company which filed a bankruptcy. Obviously, it's got a Q on it. We had the 52 weeks RSI breakout. Now, what you have to watch for is a close above that high. It did not happen, so you don't buy in. Wait, what happens if you buy into it? You'd have either stopped out or you'd have lost a lot of money. That's one example that pops out. Probably FFNTQ. Oops, FFNTQ, right? FFNTQ. Oh, it doesn't trade anymore. I don't know what happened to Friend Finder Network. Have to research it. FBNIQ. It's a furniture company. Had its first RSI breakout, second RSI breakout. Well, got your buying point. Still, you would have not lost money in this, but it did not close above the highest weekly close on that breakout. So you don't buy into it. Or even if you entered on the reversal, you don't stay after that candle. Is there anything else that pops up on my head? Let's take a look at this one. Probably. No, this was a good trade actually. That was a good trade. RSI 3 pullback and stage 4 retest. I don't know if you guys remember me alerting RBLT. Yeah, I think this one is a bearish stock. Yep. Right there was the RSI breakout. And if you use this, it did not close above that. So even if you entered the trade on an RSI pullback, that was right here. Okay, this is an interesting stock. This is an interesting stock on a daily chart. Let me show you why. It was another. First thing is a waterfall and a hammer. Second thing is an ADX PPO pinch. I have discussed this one on my blogspot about the ADX PPO pinch. That's what happens in an ADX PPO pinch trade. There's a lot of stuff that I can pull up on ADX PPO pinch. This one was a weird ADX PPO pinch. Anything above 40 is what I look for. So here is one, and below 10. That's a good ADX PPO pinch. One. And that's just showing signs of a reversal. And there was another one that I had on ADX PPO pinch. Initially, I was trying to trade it right around that area. This one, and then it eventually reversed. So ADX PPO pinch is a way to measure. ADX measures the strength of a trend. Anything above 20 is a trending stock. Anything below 20 is a stock that is going sideways. And anything under PPO is nothing but a price percentage oscillator. It measures. It basically measures the 26 and 12 EMA's difference. It's nothing but a duplication of MACD, but using percentage instead of